Doctor Strange, Spider Strange. This is like a Spider-Man Strange, Doctor Sanctum alliteration, something or another.
Did you spend too much time on the TV loop again, so you forgot to think of an opening bit for this video?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what's happened today. Welcome back, foolish mortals. I'm Josh, this is Josh Builds Stuff, and this set is fitting for this season, which is almost Halloween in this year, 2021. It contains both spiders and men. Spiders, obviously very creepy around Halloween time, and men who have arguably committed the greatest level of atrocities across all of human history, both of which seem very spooky for this season. But this set contains a single spider man and also a very strange man, a Doctor Strange man. I don't think that's what we call him, but he's strange in both demeanor and name. This set also contains a workshop, the Sanctum Workshop to be more specific, because this set is literally called, it is Spider-Man at the Sanctum Workshop. Pretty straightforward there. This set just came out at the beginning of October in 2021, contains 355 pieces and costs $40 here in the US. And you might be able to sense that change in the air, and with this changing season, I thought it'd be fun to do something different on the channel today. Let's try to do a set review. That could be fun. So today I'll tell you what I like about this set, what I dislike about it, and I'll show you a picture of my garage. But we can't do any of that until we build this set. So let's do that right now. Hey, this video is as strange as the Doctor in this set. The build for this set was honestly not great. Nothing really special or memorable. If I could use the time stone to go back in time and build this set all over again, I wouldn't. Remember, I just said it. It wasn't fantastic. I mean, it was like you built like a weird spider creature, and then you built like the kind of the facade of a building, and you kind of just felt like you were putting random bits together and making some workshop shelves and whatnot. I kind of appreciate the finished product, but the build for it was strange, and not strange with a doctorate degree, just kind of like run-of-the-mill, like an associate's degree strange. Okay. This set is okay. Alright. This set is alright. Fine. This set is fine. This set comes with like a spider creature thing, which looks like it was summoned from, Doctor Strange's strange sanctum lair, and it also has like a facade of a workshop sort of building area. I dig that. And then it's got some decent minifigures included. Overall, my initial thoughts of this set are that it is okay. Fine. Alright, it's nothing special. It's like a lot of different play sets where there's a lot of interesting, cool components to it, but like, it's definitely not going to find a place on my shelves or in my heart. No offense, Doc. The minifigures here are actually quite nice, though. Wong is rocking like a cool Queen or like Michael Jackson type jacket. He's really stepped up his style in recent days. MJ is also included in this set. Spider-Man looks cool. I think that might be a new spider suit. I don't know, but I'm happy to have it. And then Doctor Strange, of course, looks awesome. And a little strange, but mostly awesome. And mostly, we're just going to talk about his cape, because he has a removable cape. It's like a rubbery, plasticky piece here, and you don't have to take his head off in order to put the cape on. Can you imagine in real life if, in order to wear capes, we had to remove our heads in order to put them on? I don't think capes would be very popular, except maybe with like 15th century French revolutionaries. Is that when Henry was around? In any case, capes would have maybe fit on some of those fine folks. But I like this cape. I think it looks great on him. It looks cool on the Spider-Man. It looks cool in that What If series when the cape was flying around doing other things. Honestly, the cape kind of seems like the hero of the whole series, so I appreciate it portrayed in this form. As for the workshop, I also kind of dig it. I dig the details, but I don't love the overall aesthetic of it. It's like a lot of Lego playsets these days where it's like kind of like 3 half walls, and they have a bunch of little things on them that you can make the minifigures interact with, but like, it's not a whole building, it's not a whole impressive set, it's just kind of a couple of facades, and then that's them. They're just okay. I do appreciate this workshop aesthetic as being myself someone who builds stuff. It's right there in my name. I like that there's like this tool wall with all the tools up on the wall. That didn't need an extra level of clarification, but personally, I also have a tool wall in my garage. It's just covered in tools. It's a little messy right now, but here's what it looks like. And personally, I mean, I got a wall full of DeWalt tools. It looks like Dr. Strange here went with the store brand. I don't want to judge another man based on his tool set there, but it looks like Dr. Strange is working with some subpar hardware, if you know what I'm saying. But speaking of these tiny Lego tools, I've thought this before, but why can Lego put so much detail into like a tiny screwdriver or a little socket wrench, but they can't give us a lightsaber with a little more detail than that same piece, which has been used just for what, decades at this point? There's some cool little details though. There's a couch. I love tiny Lego furniture. There's an Xbox controller, which makes me think that Spider-Man has been spending a lot of time over at the Sanctum Workshop. There's like a chest with some tentacles coming out of it. Perfectly normal. I've got the same thing also in my garage. There is a coffee cup that is way too close to a keyboard on a computer, in my personal opinion as a software developer. There's also like some shelves and some just like general stuff around, which I really like the aesthetic of like this look of organized chaos. And I don't know if you've noticed, but organized chaos is kind of my MO. Just look behind me. The shelves are full of things, and yet the things are somewhat organized. Also, in this case, MO stands for modus operandi, not messy office. I know you were about to comment that down below. And speaking of details, what made me my favorite detailed piece in this entire set is this cool new little hourglass piece. Who doesn't love being reminded of the inevitability of age or their own personal mortality, or the depreciation of one's personal assets when building a Lego set? And what better way to truly grasp those feelings than to stare into the ever-shifting, slowly sifting sands of time. Also, shout out to Sands, and shout out to the Prince of Persia Lego line. Bring those back. But all that being said, this cool little hourglass piece is pretty cool looking. So as far as this workshop goes, it's like it's like a cool Doctor Strange themed parts pack. Like, there's interesting pieces throughout here, crystals and geodes and little nautical navigation devices and lamps and jars and eggs and toolboxes. Like, it's just a whole bunch of stuff thrown into this workshop area. Does that make it a good Lego set? No, not really. Does it make it a good piece pack? Again, not really. For $40, I wouldn't say. There is this like aunt spider creature summoned thing. You would, if this is the aunt spider, you'd hate to see the uncle spider, you know what I mean? But there's like this creature thing which takes up a lot of the pieces in this set, and I guess it's supposed to be like, I'm going to assume that Doctor Strange summoned this thing, and now Spider-Man, Strange, and MJ and Wong have to somehow defeat this thing within the workshop. I actually don't know the story behind this set, which I accept. Personally, I don't watch any trailers whatsoever, and so I'm okay being ignorant of the subject matter here. I can still appreciate the general look and feel of this place, but overall, my impressions are a little lacking. So my overall opinion is a set worth $40 if you are on the fence, much like my cat there, psst, down, psst, down, psst. Much like my cat Cyrano de Bergerac over there. If you're on the fence about this set, I would say it's not really worth it. Maybe, I mean, the minifigures are pretty cool. The ant thing is pretty cool. The general aesthetic of this set is more like a lieutenant aesthetic, if you know what I mean. The overall, the set's just not really worth that much money unless you're just a really big fan of capes. And I ain't talking about Canaveral. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, and tell your friends. It really helps the channel out. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.